The thing I'm most looking forward to in 2018 would probably have to be Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. Technically, it is a Black Mirror copy, but in this case I really don't care because it's such amazing, unique stories that really shaped science fiction as we know it.
The thing I'm most looking forward to in 2018 is Strangers in Paradise 25 by Terry Moore. Terry Moore has this really wonderful way of drawing female characters, so they look very natural. They look more like human than you're used to seeing in a comic book character. So it's seeing these characters that reflect me and reflect my friends and family. That's just, I don't see it a lot, and so it's exciting to see that they're going to be back again.
The Secret Warriors animated movie from Marvel. This has Squirrel Girl, a personal favorite, Miss Marvel, a personal favorite, Captain Marvel leading the team, a personal favorite, America Chavez, who's awesome, and then Lockjaw, and then Tippy Toe the Squirrel.
I'm really excited for the Halloween reboot. This is going to be a reboot directed by David Gordon Green and written by Danny McBride, who are two people you don't necessarily associate with the horror genre. But it's going to start after the very first Halloween movie. It could be one of the best horror movies of 2018, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed.
I think the thing I'm most looking forward to in 2018 is Thrawn 2. I can't remember that. I think it's Thrawn Alliances is the name of the book. It's the second Thrawn book to come out in the new Star Wars universe. The first Thrawn book was one of the best experiences I'd had in Star Wars in a long time. And Timothy Zahn's writing is so fun and amazing and contains all the stuff from childhood that I want to see in my Star Wars, and so I want that book like now.
I'm really excited to see the Winchester movie in 2018 because I've always been a fan of the Winchester Mystery House. Very wild story involved there, but Helen Mirren is going to be playing Sarah Winchester, and they're turning into a ghost story and making all these like grand gestures about it, and I think it's going to be a really interesting one for the world to see.
I am really looking forward to Pacific Rim Uprising. I absolutely loved the first movie. It came out of nowhere. I had no expectations going into it and just bowled me over with how fun it was. Just being able to see that world expanded beyond like the very basic premise of there are giant monsters, there are giant robots, they're going to fight each other. And also, yeah, like having more giant robots fight more giant monsters. That's always good.
I am a huge fan of Jean Grey. And, you know, the joke is that she's always coming back from the dead, but she's coming back from the dead in a big way and leading her own team of X-Men in a new book called X-Men Red that's coming out this year that I am all kinds of jazzed about because I feel like for a really long time Marvel just didn't know what to do with Jean. They were like, oh, she comes, she eats a star, everybody's afraid of her, then she's dead.
So the stuff that I'm most looking forward to coming out in 2018 is all Black Panther related. It's always been my favorite Marvel character, probably my favorite superhero overall. There's obviously the movie coming out, directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Chadwick Boseman. That's out in February. And there's also a little comic book by the name of The Rise of the Black Panther, which I'm writing. My first ever comic book work. And it's a great moment to be a Black Panther fan. There's a lot of great science fiction mixed with Afrofuturism that people are going to love about this character.